Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and CEO of Mercedes-Benz Canada, Brian Fulton.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today, whether you're here in person or tuning in online via Facebook Live. I'm happy you're here to see what Mercedes-Benz Canada has in store for 2018. I can't believe it was only a year ago I was up here previewing our 27 lineup. We've enjoyed a very successful year since then, and just allow me to recap. We've maintained our #1 position in the luxury market for a 4th consecutive year. We've retailed 45,456 vehicles, breaking our 2016 sales record by just over 12%. Our vans division retailed 6,474 vehicles, a 9.4% increase over 2016. In total, we retailed 52,298 vehicles, an overall new vehicle increase of 8.2%. I would like to thank our incredible dealer network for their important role in these record-breaking results. The success we are experiencing is no doubt a reflection of the overall excitement surrounding our brand. The growth of AMG is a prime example. In 2017, we sold nearly 132,000 AMG vehicles globally, a 33% increase over 2016. Of those, 10,124 AMGs were delivered right here in Canada, making us the 4th largest AMG market in the world. You know what? Only in the US, Germany, and China sold more AMGs than we did here in Canada. In fact, Canada's been #1 in terms of market share for AMG globally. Almost 1 out of every 4 vehicles we sell in this country is an AMG. The excitement for AMG is fueled by our strong performance in F1, where the best drivers in the world push the limits of performance and showcase what our vehicles can do. In 2017, the Silver Arrows defended our Constructors' Championship title for the 4th consecutive year. And to complement this team's success, Lewis Hamilton also won the World Drivers' Championship. While these accolades by our professional teams are hard to top, our engineers in a falter box somehow found a way. To mark the 50th anniversary year for Mercedes-AMG, they undertook the most ambitious project in the history of the brand. But I'll come back to that a little bit later on. Looking back, there is no doubt that 2017 was an electrifying year, but it's just the beginning. In fact, by 2022, Mercedes-Benz will offer at least one electric alternative in all segments, from Smart all the way to our large SUVs, and a total of 50 electrified variants altogether. We have already introduced plug-in hybrids to the Canadian market, and you can see them right here today at our show space. Our plans are ambitious, and we are already putting our money where our mouth is. We are investing in infrastructure around the globe to the tune of €10 billion, including right here in North America, where we recently announced a $1 billion investment in Alabama for infrastructure, including a battery plant to support the electrification of our fleet. Our electric and hybrid vehicles will fall under a new brand for electric mobility, EQ. EQ stands for Electric Intelligence, and it means much more than just the electric powertrains. With EQ, we'll provide bold, human-centric innovations that will enable the most intuitive mobility with a level of trust that only Mercedes-Benz can deliver. But speaking of human-centric innovations, this year we are introducing Mercedes Me Connect to Canadian drivers. This app-based technology allows drivers to stay in touch with their vehicle from anywhere, while their vehicle stays in touch with everything that's important to them. And when I say that drivers can stay in touch with their vehicles from anywhere, I mean it. At our booth, you can see a live feed of an S-Class sedan on a soundstage in the United Kingdom. That vehicle is halfway around the world, but you can check the vehicle status, you can control the locks, and explore a variety of other features from right here at the show in the Mercedes Me Experience area, which is located right behind me. I invite all of you to go and check it out. We're excited about that unique demonstration, but I know it's not a vehicle in the UK that brought you to the auto show today. So let's get to the real reason that you're here. The 3 exciting vehicles making their Canadian premieres. The first is a vehicle that needs no introduction, the 2019 G550. an icon that has been reinterpreted for today. The new G-Class remains true to its original form, angular, uncompromising, and colossal. With a 9-speed automatic transmission, a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that generates 416 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, a newly developed independent wheel suspension, adaptive adjustable damping, and 3 differential locks, the G550 is ready for any challenge, on or off the road. Extended in length by nearly 6 inches, the G-Wagon features a completely redesigned interior that places a premium on passenger comfort and ergonomics. As one would expect from the Mercedes-Benz flagship SUV, it also features the latest in safety, driver's assistance, and entertainment systems. Standard amenities including 2 high-resolution, 12.3-inch digital displays, a new Burmeister surround sound system, 64 color ambient lighting, and a gorgeous new interior upholstery colors. While the new interior is a key feature of the re-engineered G-Wagon, it's the exterior design and what's under the hood that I want to highlight for our next vehicle. Making its Canadian premiere today, the 2019 CLS 53 4MATIC Plus. The design of this vehicle harkens back to the original, which was the archetype of the 4-door coupe, creating an entirely new segment. Modernized with its clean contours and restrained lines, the new CLS exemplifies the Mercedes-Benz design idiom of sensual purity. Equipped with our new 3-liter inline-6 twin-turbo engine, it delivers an impressive output of 429 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. The engine performance is enhanced by an EQ Boost starter alternator. This is an electric auxiliary compressor supported by a 48-volt onboard electrical system. It is essentially an electric motor fitted between the engine and the transmission, which virtually eliminates turbo lag and significantly enhances acceleration. The CLS 53 4MATIC Plus is extremely spontaneous off the line, yet provides outstanding fuel economy thanks to this new hybrid system. This new EQ Boost technology is not the only innovation from our friends at Falterbach that we're highlighting today. I mentioned earlier that in 2017, Mercedes-AMG undertook the most ambitious project in the history of the brand. And in order to simultaneously mark the 50th anniversary of AMG and kick off the next 50 years of driving performance, they managed to bring the very latest, fully fledged Formula One hybrid technology from the racetrack right to the road. Whether it's pushing the limits of performance, reintroducing an icon that has fascinated drivers for nearly 40 years, perfecting a vehicle that has already epitomized unique and beautiful automotive design, or driving innovations that will shape the future of mobility, everything that we do at Mercedes-Benz is inspired by drivers. We know that in order to maintain our position as the #1 luxury manufacturer, we need to ensure that the 3-pointed star continues to hold a place in people's hearts and imaginations. And with that, I'll let the real star of the show take it from here. 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 200 kilometers in less than 6 seconds. Top speeds of 350 kilometers per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mercedes-AMG Project One.
Performance with outstanding efficiency to the streets.